And welcome back, everyone. Just like your computer, your smartphone could be the target of spammers and is a growing problem. Joining us this morning with tips on how to protect your phone is Dave Hatter with Libertas Technologies. Because, I mean, your phone is pretty much your world, is it not?
And increasingly, more people are turning to phones and tablets and things like that instead of computers. So, yeah, so, of course, folks who want to steal your information, folks who want to give you viruses and so forth, are now going where people are.
Okay, let's look at this statistic. U.S. cell phone owners last year received about 4.5 billion spam text messages. That's more than double the amount received in 2009.
And I think you're only going to see that number go up because, again, as more people use smartphones, hackers, identity thieves, etc., are going to go where people are.
So this is more than just annoying. It could be detrimental to my information.
Absolutely, Rob. About 69% of all cell phone owners say they've gotten some kind of spam. You know, sometimes they're innocuous, but sometimes, just like spam on a computer, it's really phishing, or in spam, it's called smishing. You got to love these names.
Yes, you got to love it, right?
Yeah, you got to love it. And, you know, they may be attempting to steal your information because I can send you a link as a text, right, and you click it. It could go to a bogus website. It could try to steal information from your phone. It could try to give you a virus.
Could you be subject to charges in terms of whatever your data plan is?
Absolutely, because if you don't have an unlimited data plan and you get a text that comes in, you're going to pay for it over a certain amount, so you may have to pay for the text. You also could potentially, by clicking a link, sign up for some kind of service or something where they start billing your cell phone. So you really need to be careful with this.
Okay, let's talk about tips for avoiding spam. The first one is that Android has an app that can help.
Yeah, there are a lot of different Android apps you can get for free through like the Google Play site. And they'll attempt to block this. It's still not going to be perfect like all of these things. So you can't rely on it 100%. You got to know not to click on these links, not to respond to this stuff.
You should call your customer service number?
Yeah, each carrier has their own tools and tips and so forth that you can do to try to cut down the amount of spam you get via text on their service. Verizon has a lot of stuff. Other carriers have different stuff. So you ought to check into what your carrier has because it's going to be different.
And you said this, best not to respond. I mean, I don't respond to anything if I don't know the source of it.
And, Rob, that's the best advice, whether it's email or text or anything. If you get something and you don't know what it is, you should just basically do nothing. By responding, even if it doesn't give you some kind of virus or something, you're basically telling them this is a live number.
Sure.
There's someone on the other end. And secondarily, by responding, you are potentially setting yourself up for some kind of service or at least getting hit with a charge.
Okay, and you say there is a free reporting service. Tell me about that.
Yeah, 7726. It spells out spam. Basically, you can forward one of these to that. Your carrier may have a separate thing. You could potentially file a complaint with the FCC, too. The whole idea of that is to make someone aware that you're getting spam from there to see if they can block it. But these guys know what they're doing. They pop up, they shut down, they move around. It's really difficult to stop this, and they're usually not in the United States to begin with.
And not only can you get your information stolen, it can potentially shut down your phone, right? Because I remember getting something on my phone one time. It just shut it down.
Yeah, you may get some sort of weird virus when you click the link that shuts your phone down. Absolutely.
Right. And
so just don't respond.
And you want to tell you about this. Dave Hatter teaches now at Cincinnati State social media classes. Who's it geared for?
The Institute for Social Media. Basically, it's geared for anyone from an entry-level person up to business professionals trying to figure out how to make social marketing more of their marketing mix for their business. So there are courses of all different levels for different folks.
Because if you use social media correctly, it could be a gold mine for your business. But that's only if you use it correctly, correct?
I agree, and I can tell you, as a small business owner, it's very powerful and works really well for me.
All right. We have that information on our website in the big red box. Dave, have a good weekend, man.
Thanks, Rob. You too.
All right, man. We have much more straight ahead.